figure out my feelings. My imagination goes reeling. Everything in the world turns upside down.
Hello, I'm Marissa Rex, and I'm here at ASCA's 2013 conference in Philadelphia. I decided to do a video log of my experience at the conference so that school counselors who were not able to make it would be able to learn a little bit of what the conference has been like, and then also school counselors who were able to come, that we'd be able to network and discuss what the experience has been like for all of us. So I guess I will start with how the first day has gone. I actually arrived last night, and it was an 8.5-hour drive from Toledo. I thought that it wouldn't be that long because I'm only one state away, but even though I know where Philadelphia is on a map, I just, for some reason, cannot judge distances very well. So that was interesting to drive that far by myself. And then also, I kind of have an anxiety issue with cities, bigger cities, I guess. I don't like traffic and noise and not knowing where I'm going, and I panic because I worry too much about everybody else around me, that they all know where they're going and they're going to get frustrated with me. Because I need to drive a little slower to figure out where I'm going. So I get very panicky, and just trying to find parking and getting to the hotel and all of those things. It was very stressful. And then on top of that, it was raining, and it's been raining every day. So it's not any different than Ohio, but still, it just added a whole new level. But I guess I'm very proud of myself for getting through that anxiety, and I guess finding a parking spot, getting to the hotel, and still enjoying myself today. So I did, though, get called sir by someone. So I think the drive and the stress really did a number on me. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. So today, though, for the actual conference, I was able to attend 3 different sessions. My first session was on career lessons for elementary school, and then I attended a session on helping students manage their anger, and then my last session today was the technology smackdown, so learning all the different kinds of technology resources that are out there, and all of them were wonderful. I really love the career education ideas because our presenter gave them by grade. So I had multiple lessons that I could use K-5, and I'm a K-6 building, but I still could use the 5th grade lessons. And I think right now I have a lot of career lessons, or not a lot, but I have mostly my career lessons are focused on 5th and 6th grade because I was easing my way into some of those things to do more explicit teaching of careers. It's always been worked in terms of goal setting and things like that, but really, really focusing on careers has been 5th and 6th, and that was mostly this past year. So now I'm excited to do a K-6 and really work on those types of things and helping kids understand who they are and maybe some career paths that would be good for them. Anger was really great. Not anger, I guess anger management, if you want to call it that. That session was wonderful, wonderful ideas that I was able to get from that session, different ways to use kind of cognitive behavioral therapy and those types of techniques with the students, and doing it in a school counseling environment. So when you don't have, an hour to talk with a student, you have maybe 15 minutes at the most, maybe a half an hour, and so being able to do these things quickly and still getting those results. So that was helpful. And then obviously the technology smackdown was great. I unfortunately had my cell phone die in the middle, but I had lots of helpful counselors offer to help me, and I didn't actually get to take them up on that, but it was very nice of them to do that. And I was even called up to talk about Storybird, so that was pretty cool. I was not expecting that. And I got to meet in person a lot of the bloggers that I follow, so that was kind of weird, feeling like you know somebody, but you really don't know somebody, like you've never met in person, but somehow you feel like, oh, it's like my best friend over there. So it was interesting. It was very cool. And so I'm basically done for the night, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We have the blogger meet and greet tomorrow. Lots of really cool sessions. It's just overall been a really great opportunity, and I'm really glad that I came. I was a little nervous about it because I took a class last week, and it was all last week to renew my teaching license, and also it goes towards my school counseling license as well. And that was a really great class. It was integrating arts into the core curriculum. And so while I loved it, I was very kind of burnt out from such intense studying and those types of things. And even though I love school, it was very kind of exhausting, because I don't think I've had a day where I've had nothing to do since school's been out, it's been like a month. So I am just an extremely busy person, I guess, whether I like it or not. And then jumping right into this conference, and so I was a little nervous about kind of my stress level and if I would still appreciate it, and I definitely have. It's energizing for the most part. I don't think it really takes away too much energy. It really makes me more excited to go back to school, and I think as educators, that's what we need. That's why professional development is so important. It's so that we can do our jobs better and basically allow us to be excited about education. I think it's easy to get burned out. It's easy to start to feel like, well, what are we doing? Nothing is working. And then, you go to a conference or you take a class, and if it's good, you learn lots of new things, and you can apply that to your program.